The U.S. attorney has charged a local contractor with paying more than $1 million in bribes to get Atlanta City construction contracts. Good evening, I'm Russ Spencer.
And I'm Constance Jones in for Sine Simpson. The criminal charges rocked City Hall. Senior I-Team reporter Dale Russell, he joins us in the studio and he says people are talking about who is charged and who could be next, Dale.
Constance, that was what everyone I talked to today was asking. The conspiracy charge revealed in court yesterday stunned City Hall watchers because the man involved, E.R. Mitchell Jr., has a long work history in the city, as does his father. The U.S. attorney indicated Mr. Mitchell will plead guilty, but there's clearly one other key player in the alleged scheme, but that person has not been identified. The FBI investigation revolves around dirt and money. Multi-million-dollar Atlanta construction contracts and allegations of bribes. Big bribes, which shocked City Councilwoman Felicia Moore.
That is a lot of money.
How big? The criminal charge says E.R. Mitchell Jr. paid over $1 million in bribes from 2010 to 2015. The criminal charge alleges that in early 2011, E.R. Mitchell withdrew at least $270,000 in cash to give to an individual for a City of Atlanta construction contract. And the charge states 3 years later, Mr. Mitchell withdrew another $260,000 in cash to give to an individual, again, for a city contract.
It was shocking, I'm sure, to not only myself, but any member of the public that read it.
Mayor Kasim Reed had no comment, but City Attorney Kathy Hampton issued a statement saying her office helped the Justice Department for some time and that the allegation undermines the public's trust in government. The criminal charge states another person in the construction industry also took part in the scheme, and it spells out how E.R. Mitchell Jr. gave bribe money to some mysterious individual, an agent of the city, and expected them to pay off other city officials.
Everyone is interested in knowing who the unnamed people are, who the recipients of some of the payouts were.
Is he here? No. We tried to reach Mitchell at various properties listed in his name for a comment. We had no luck. According to this online obituary, Mitchell's father, E.R. Mitchell Sr., started the company in the 1960s and worked until he passed away in 2012. We're told the Mitchell Construction Company moved to this one-time church in West End. No one came to the door when we stopped by.
There has been smoke in the City of Atlanta contracting process for years.
For years, William Perry of Georgia Ethics Watchdogs has been critical of how contracts are won in Atlanta. He says the charge against Mitchell may be just the beginning.
I think this is a type of situation where the house of cards starts to tumble. One card has been removed, been caught by the FBI, has been taken from the house. I think the whole thing could tumble.
Now, the criminal charge also accuses E.R. Mitchell Jr. of money laundering. The charge states that Mitchell withdrew cash in small enough amounts that he could avoid federal currency reporting laws. Constance, Russ?
So the question remains how many cards might be in this house of cards. And this was not taken to a grand jury for indictment. This is a flat-out charge, right?
Right, and there's a difference, of course. If you go to a grand jury, then you kind of are expecting a fight along the way. You can do a charge generally if you are going to have some sort of cooperation, in a sense, from the person that you're dealing with. There's not going to be a legal fight. U.S. Attorney has said in a statement that Mr. Mitchell plans to plead guilty later this year.
All right. I'm sure you're going to stay on top of this.
We will be following this. Obviously, a lot of people at City Hall are asking a lot of questions about who is this person?
Yeah.
What's happening next?
A lot of money.
And a lot of money.
That's for sure.
Thanks, Dale.